Hi there, brilliant people. So today I'm going to talk about one of the other intuitive languages. Now, I don't know why I haven't spoken about this one sooner, because it is actually one of the more well-known intuitive languages. It's one of the languages of feelings. Now, the other sort of feeling intuitive language is the language of like physical sensations, like just how your body feels. I've talked about that before, but today I'm going to talk about the intuitive language that involves feeling emotions. So this is the intuitive language of empathy. And it means that you're very good at picking up emotions from other people, which obviously can help you with emotional intelligence. So in many ways, the intuitive language of empathy can very much be a language of influence, actually, because the more empathic we are, or empathetic we are, the more capacity we have to work with other people and help them navigate their own emotions, and or perhaps persuade them to feel the way that we kind of want them to feel. So that's the positive side of it. The kind of negative side of it, or the problem that we have with empathy before we learn to sort of get it stable, is that we can actually pick up what other people are feeling without realizing it. So, you might be in a cafe, say, and you're just sitting there having a cup of coffee, either by yourself or with some friends, and suddenly you start to feel really irritated and you don't know why. Like, so you assume it's because of, I don't know, the waiters or the people that you're with or something, but actually you're picking up the irritation of the couple, a couple of tables over, who are having a bit of a disagreement, for example. So that can be really confusing, because when we're highly empathetic, our own emotions can sometimes seem very chaotic, because it's almost like every person we walk past, we start to feel different. And obviously then when we're living in a place where there's a lot of people, it's almost like you're living in the midst of an emotional storm constantly. And that can make, life itself very chaotic, and it can actually make it even hard to make decisions and all sorts of stuff. So what do we do? Well, we need to do two things. First of all, the more that we can learn how to get the emotions coming in, that's the beginning of one of those cycles that I talk about, how you need to complete those. And the way that you do it on an emotional level is by flowing acceptance. I mean, you can try that right now. If there's some emotion in your space that you're not feeling comfortable with, you can flow acceptance to it, and that you'll find will help settle that emotion, because that starts to complete that energy on that level. Now, when I'm talking about acceptance, I don't mean that you're accepting that emotion for yourself. It's that you're accepting that whoever is feeling that way is feeling that way. It's how it is. So that's sort of like one thing that you can do. The other thing that you can do is, when you are feeling something, when you are feeling, that irritation from the couple over the way, instead of just sort of automatically acting from, that irritation, looking for what it is that you're irritated about, see if you can teach yourself to stop and just focus on the emotion, and just ask yourself, okay, so whose irritation is this? And you might be surprised by the answer that you get. Like, in my example, you might, then realize, oh, actually, I'm picking it up from the couple over there. And then, you can flow acceptance to whoever it is, and you'll find that will make it really simple to just let go of the irritation, because it's not yours. It's an emotion. It's more like it's an emotion you're now witnessing rather than having to experience. And that makes everything much easier. And then once you're able to just let go of that emotion, you're not then in such a big emotional storm, and then you can start to make good use of it. So then you can start to realize that it is a bit of a superpower, that you can use it for, in all of those emotional intelligence ways, to, diplomacy, influence, to just manage teams, however you want to use it. Because it enables you to navigate that, the emotional landscape much better, because you understand that emotions carry a lot of information about what's going on for people. And by using that information, you can help yourself and those people who are in your life. So I hope that helps. Any questions or comments, put them put them below. And until next time, I hope your emotions just help you realize that you are brilliant. And so, of course, until next time, remember that you're brilliant.